Here we go.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Thank you.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Yeah, so ready, as if nothing had just happened. Woohoo! Hey, Boucher.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us.
Thanks, I'm really happy to be here.
The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough.
Definitely
I've no
didn't.
time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Ew. This guy's giving me the ick.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
We just witnessed a murder!
I'll be in touch.
Multiple murders! Don't forget Goblin Anchorman. All right. Why are you all staring at me like
Professor
this?
Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Hello, it's me.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
He's gonna roast me, isn't he?
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Rude.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Let's pretend.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you.
Really?
A certain sense of... what is it?
Not daring at all. Ambition or loyalty?
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff! The sorting hat will take your choice into account when sorting into your house. Hufflepuff. Yes! That's us. Hufflepuff.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Woohoo! You played like 5 minutes of it?
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
What? Lame.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Yes! Mr. Uptight.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
I like her.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Professor Weasley, I think we'll get
As I
along
was
just
saying,
fine.
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
No, I don't even really like Harry Potter.
It's quite uncommon for
Thank
a
you,
student to
Whitecross.
begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
That's why I'm a
It hasn't,
Hufflepuff.
Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Woohoo!
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Dang, I can't even pause it yet. Holy. Okay.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Okay. Wow, look how pretty it is. It went back to normal? How do I fix it? Hello, I'm new here.
All of the shopkeepers like me are different, starting Hogwarts in 5th year.
Here we go.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Arthur? There's an Arthur in here. Oh, a cat.
I can't quite reach.
Oh,
Come on, he went that way.
the cat wants nothing to
Hope
do with
they
you.
can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat.
Arthur, that's you.
I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Shame. I think magical beasts.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best
Oh,
thing about coming to Hogwarts.
my
Nifflers,
bad. I see now what you guys mean.
Glumbrumbles.
I was
thought they
confused.
were
I thought you
only
meant my
pictures in books
in-game
before.
camera.
Well, Dad did bring home a Puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Well, good luck, Arthur.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
I'll try not to. A globe.
Promised to help the starry cat. Give her a ribbon and a wand and she can do anything.
I miss having my own bedroom.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
I was.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all
Will you
right
post
with
this
your
on
uncle?
Yes, I will.
Yes, he travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Oh,
Of course.
we're
And
talking
good
about
luck.
cats, and all of a sudden she shows up. No, but this is my story to tell. It is true. Why would I lie about that? That's awesome.
I hear Uncle Hogsfield is lovely. Was it lovely?
There you are.
Well, both Hogsfields.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Oh, I don't like her. But we're gonna play it nice.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm
you
Lenora, by the
enjoy.
way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Yes,
Is the new
but
Hufflepuff out of bed yet?
I
Professor
would prefer
Weasley is
not
waiting for
lie
them
in my
outside
first
the room.
conversation out here. He can be mad at me. That's fine. It was my story to tell. This is a very cool place.
I wish I needed a new wand.
Very cool.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Owls.
OWLs. Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here.
Oh,
After
shoot.
much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh,
Here you are.
it's very lively in there. I love it. I love the wood.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh,
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
here we go.
This way.
I wanted to see the door close.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
The lore? Say it ain't so.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Why I can't run?
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Very cool. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points. This is your wizarding level XP earned from the challenges that increases your level in power. Oh! Interesting.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Dang, could you imagine going to school here? Yeah.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall, she said? Select the Great Hall. I'm just gonna use this. Okay. Astronomy tower. Okay, so we want to go. Travel. Cool. For time travelers.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Wow.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
I like how she's like, give me more.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day.
Yeah, my brain kind of hurts.
To learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
What?
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Do I lie? Do I lie? I mean, everybody knows about the dragon. Can I say there is, in fact, but I'm just not ready to talk about it? This is a really awkward long pause.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Oh, damn.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I'm hearing you, girl.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
Oh.
And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. You can track available quests on the map. Oh my gosh, okay. This represents the main quest. Completing the main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Let's do defense against the dog orcs.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket.
I'm hearing you on that.
Focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I could just have a butterbeer from the Three Broomsticks right now. Want to chat with Serona?
I'm confused. Oh, there you go.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
No! There you go. What the heck? Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm sprinting to class. I'm late, guys. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, excuse me. Oh wow, look how pretty this is. Oh. The eyes are looking at me.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge!
To the wise, age matters very little. Today, we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Dang! All right, steady your wands. Crushed it! Levioso.
Levioso.
Potato? Yeah, I don't even know how it's pronounced. All I hear is potato when she says it.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Why am I the only Hufflepuff in this room?
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
What am I supposed to do here?
Levioso. Now, the basic. Well done.
Okay.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Oh, I gotta use potato too. Okay.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Potato.
How's the view?
You're good.
How perceptive. Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively dueling.
I win those!
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
She's like, I did that.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
All right.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can.
Duels are the new gulag.
Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Dang, she is keeping us busy.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Classes...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
No, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
1v1 me, bruh.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Dang, then you
Sebastian
suck,
Sallow, by the way.
Sebastian.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
What do I say? What do I say? I'm not telling the truth to
In
this
fact,
guy.
it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
I don't want to be involved in this.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Sebastian!
Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your
You're bad
performance
news.
today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
I'm not.
Till next time.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Dang, you got some talent. Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh. Oh. A cat! A cat!
You made your point!
Aw, that cat loves me. Somebody's screaming in there. Dang, so many flights of stairs.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. I sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. If it doesn't let you pet a cat, like, what is wrong with the game? Wait, is that Sebastian again?
Here. Behind you. There's an open seat here.
Thank you. That's so sweet of you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
So sweet.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands.
Dang.
Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Hi, Union. How are you? All right, let's see here. Accio! Why are you sorry?
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
I see, Union.
You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Revelio!
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Great idea.
After me.
Accio! You love this? I'm having a good time so far.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Whoa!
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Why me?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Pulls the target closer.
Think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of
What am I doing?
out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll
Okay.
fall. Yes?
Okay. Okay.
I could keep talking about theory all day,
Pull
but
a target
practice is the
closer.
best, Professor. Show us how it's done. Splendid!
Okay. Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
control there.
Boom! I crushed that!
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
This is my first time ever playing this. What do you mean?
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Wait, not my first friend against me.
Here we go.
Oh my god, she's crushing it. Zang! She's crushing it!
There we go.
Okay. Not so much.
Splendid!
Watch this.
Okay. I need a 50. I need a 50 bomb here. Nope. Is that 50?
Well done.
Yes! That's a 50 bomb. She's gonna get 50. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay.
That is how it's done.
That is how it's done, girl. That is. Woo!
That's it!
We tied. 1v1s. Let's go. We did not lose.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, you mad? What did he do? Oh my god.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I agree with you, girl.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Ooh!
Excellent control there.
Let's go. Let's go. Crushing it. Crushing it.
Be sharp.
This is gonna be a good one for her.
Phew.
Okay. Way too early. Way too early. Way too early. Way too early.
Nicely done.
I thought she was coming to give me a hug or something.
Let us see this.
Okay.
That is how it's done.
That is, girl. You are crushing it.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Very good.
Let's go!
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Tiebreaker. We win those. We win those tiebreakers.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there.
GG's.
I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's
going
a lot
good,
to take in all
Master.
at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived.
Oh, I
transferred
like
here
her.
from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm Hufflepuff, Maximus. And yeah, I got tired of Warzone.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Wow.
I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to
I think she's my favorite that we've talked to so far.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course. You can.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Dang, we're gonna have so much special assignments.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Quite unsafe. You know who she sounds like? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Who she sounds like a gamer. What's her name? What's her name? Oh man, I would have to hear her.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
All right, Harry, calm down. Don't be rude.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I am.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I glow too when I go out in the sun, Poop Master.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Dang, that's kind of shade towards us. Kinda shady.
It's so much better when it gets dark earlier. I'd spend all night in that astronomy tower if they'd let me. How can you not?
The cat again. Hello, little kitty. Hello. kitty.
That's when everything changed. That's absurd. Where point in history and say that's when everything changed? Things are changing all the time. That's the point of history. I'd hardly say that's the point of history. It's not as if history started.
Cheer for the boy who says you're
Somebody's
I'm
flying.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus.
Why I can't open it?
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Dang, he thinks he has jokes. Oh, I might not be high enough level. Yeah. Just a newbie out here. What in the world? Where am I going? Uh-oh. I fear I'm lost. Let's pull up our map. I have side quests. What time is it? It's really late. Okay. We are going to hop off, though, because I'm getting really, really tired. But I actually had a lot of fun. Believe it or not, that was a ghost. That was spooky. This was a lot of fun. I'm really, really glad that I chose this game. We are definitely going to be playing this again. Going to be doing like a mixture of pod and this for the next couple of days or whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys tomorrow.